Right Promotions. Welcome, everybody. How are you all doing out there in your land? Welcome to Facebook Front Row Promotions. Welcome. I'm in a good mood. How are you? Welcome, Kandi, my sidekick over there.
I mean,
what?
I'm thinking about the conversation and the laughs we were just having before we went live, and I just know it's going to be a good time tonight. So, welcome, gentlemen. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having us. Hi.
Yes. Welcome. You know what I want to know?
Little surprise for you guys around 9:30-ish. Stay tuned. Don't say it.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. But we will have somebody very special joining us in the next half hour or so. Oh, gosh, Johnny.
Well, I was seeing if our singer came in yet.
You can't see
Singers. I'm looking for him. Like, where is he? Singers. He's hanging out just outside the door, going, "Hey, are they loaded in yet?"
Yeah, he's sitting on the camp, having a coffee, scrolling through his phone.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. One more post. Give me a second.
All right, Lisa. So I'm going to let you take the lead on this one. Go ahead.
Okay. My earrings crooked. Uh-oh. Johnny Sex. There he is. He pops in and out.
Yeah.
There he is.
That's what happens to the guys in the back. They're like, cut the lights. Nobody's looking at the drummer.
Oh. I think the drummers. See, I'm going to design something. I'm going to become very, very rich. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to design it where you guys are not sitting so low to the ground. You're going to be up on risers. Probably already have risers out there, but do they have them on wheels so they can wheel them in out to the front row? Front row, ding, 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 and then you can play.
Well, I mean, Tommy Lee kind of did that already with the roller coasters. Or get up close and personal.
Yeah, that's.
Then he had that one that leaned.
I just want to roll it to the front.
Right to the front.
I mean, he went all the way out to the 20th row. We want
that's
the front
true.
row.
Yeah.
He like overshot it. Like, where did he go?
Yeah, we just want you a little higher and out to the front so everybody can go, wow, that's what the drummer looks like. And every time you take a picture,
they're like, oh my God, that's what the drummer looks like. Oh God, my eyes. Anybody but that guy.
Drummer looks like Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold. That's what he looks like.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well,
guys, we're so happy to have you here. Again, Lisa, take the lead on this one so I don't start laughing uncontrollably.
Oh my God. So I always need to know and want to know the name of the band. How did you come up with Love in Vain?
Stole it. No.
Stole it.
No, it was I don't know. It kind of is overflowing from a previous band. Originally, Love in Vain was going to be a side project. A couple of friends, we were sitting around talking, and I was kind of giving them what I wanted to do, and so as a side project, and talking about passion and the love for music and everything flowing through, my body and things of that nature. And like one of the guys was like, oh, like Love in Vain. And I was like, just like that, and so that's why it's with an E, and everybody's like, the Love in Vain's like when you're pretty or you think you're pretty. And I was like, or, that, or the, passion. So that's basically passion. Just kind of seemed weak, so I needed like a little bit more oomph to it.
Gotcha.
Hope that answers your question. That is kind of it's an answer.
It sounded good. It didn't go zoom.
Yes, it's a thin book. It's about like 3 pages. Like 4 pictures, 3 pages. It's a very short book.
Oh my Lord. So we got everybody saying hello, and we have Susan Burton and Rebel Heart. You know Rebel Heart. And
I didn't see my mom's.
Hello, everybody at Rebel Heart.
I didn't see
Teresa
my mom's
Lynn.
comment.
yeah, I posted
That's my mom, you guys. That's my mother.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
There we go. Yeah,
There it
everybody's
is.
chiming in. Thanks so much. Guys, real quick, if you're tuned in through Facebook, please put your name next to your comment. Sometimes Facebook and StreamYard don't get along very well and will not give you the credit that you deserve for your question. So please put your name next to your question so we can shout you out.
Yes, so we can give you, hey, like, hey, Amy. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, look who's tuned in. Elena Mosca.
Hey, Elena.
Hey, Elena.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up, lady?
Yes. Oh, I met Elena.
Yeah.
She is so sweet. I love her. Love her. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There he goes.
Oh,
He
there
popped
he is.
in, popped out. There you go.
There he is.
Oh, my goodness.
I know you expected me to come back in something else, right?
Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so here's a question for each of you guys. Mike and Jimmy, we'll start with you. I can see a shit ton of guitars behind you. Tell us about your favorite brand. Like, what do you like to play the most? What sits better with you? What sits well?
Hi, Darren.
Well, for me, it's Gibson.
Yeah, buddy.
The guitars I play the most are Gibson Les Pauls.
Yeah.
Do you have a BC Rich?
No.
I love BC Rich.
Not made by Gibson.
And how many guitars do y'all have? Is that just part of the collection, or?
Yeah, that's part of it. Those are most of the main ones. But
wow.
Yeah, I probably have 20-ish, including a couple acoustics and some guitars I hardly ever play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He travels with about half of them.
Johnny, how about you? You're a drummer. Like, what do you like to play the most? What's your preferred brand of drums?
Round ones that stay in tune.
Oh, geez.
No, it just depends. I mean, my preference, my preference is D drum. I play an acrylic D drum kit live. But some cases, we share kits, so I'm playing, whoever brought what to some shows, like when we did the Lead Don't Follow car show. I was playing a nice DW kit that day. That was pretty sweet. We play with like Ronnie Youngkins and the Blues Vultures. I play that dude's vintage Slingerland drum set. His kit is absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful vintage Slingerland. And then there's some other bands that's just like, hey, thanks for letting me play your stuff. I hope there's still some life, dude. Welcome to the party.
Welcome back.
You forget where the door was on the bus?
Hey, can you? What's happening?
Who invited him?
Who is that guy?
Can you cuss on here by any chance?
Absolutely.
You sure can. Go right
Fucking
ahead.
living in the mountains, man. Let me tell you what. Holy shit. Okay. I'm back. We're good.
All right. We can hear you. We can hear you.
So you're on top of a tree right now?
What happened?
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Jamie. How are you?
15 minutes. I just came in like a typical lead singer. I just went ahead and showed up late.
Told ya.
We're all just having a good old time here.
What did I miss? Anything?
Popping stuff. Johnny, he just pops in and out when he wants to. The other two guys, Mike and Jimmy, They just looking. They just watching what's going on. They're waiting.
Hey, Jimmy, I think
Cats in the
Jerry's
window.
cool.
That's our new name now, Jerry.
Jerry, I can't see. Jerry, Jimmy.
That's
What's
okay.
your
I've
name,
been called a
Jimmy?
lot worse.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Mike and Jimmy, I have bad eyesight. I got floaters in my eyes.
You have bad eyes. He's the good-looking one over in the corner.
Oh, the one with the hair. Oh, okay.
The
But y'all
hair.
are nice looking.
That
I
pretty-
think
that
y'all
pretty
are like
son
nice
bitch.
looking in your own. Y'all have different styles.
Yeah. There's our hillbilly redneck right there. There's that smart guy that plays guitar over there. And then Jimmy.
The guy with
Never respect, but it's all good.
I got a front row
So,
promotion
but-
hat. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh, here goes Poppin' Fresh. There you go again. Keep popping it. Poppin'
See, that's
Fresh.
what happens, Johnny, when you make fun of my hillbilliness, your internet takes a shit.
Poppin' Fresh. I'm gonna label you all before the night is over. So right now, Johnny Sex is called Poppin' Fresh. I'm working on you other guys here. I gotta wait. I gotta wait to see what happens.
Jerry.
Freaking frack.
This guy's Jerry over here.
Jerry, that's right. Jerry. Jimmy.
We got
Oh Lord.
Poppin' Fresh. I might have to start, guy back here banging on drums, Mr. Johnny Poppin' Fresh sack. Sounds like deodorant.
Oh shit.
Like a loop name or something.
Oh, Lordy. What are we gonna do?
Oh, man.
Oh.
All right.
Oh shoot. Okay, so we have a question. We'll go to the board at this point.
No, none of us are on drugs.
Nope, I'm not drinking anything either. I don't drink. So
She's just
So-
high on life. That's the problem. No, I'm just
yeah, I am. I'm high on life. I like to giggle. I like to make jokes. Here we go. Rebel Heart. That is Teresa behind there, and she says, "What are each of your influences?"
Ooh. Who wants
Poppin'
to
Fresh. Go ahead, Poppin' Fresh.
Come on,
Poppin' Fresh.
let's hear it.
Oh,
oh my
moi.
gosh.
Yes.
Moi. Influences. I like Cops. The TV show.
Okay.
That influences me to. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously,
What? To get in
man.
trouble?
Pretty much anything that's ever hit the radio has been, pretty exciting stuff. I mean, you hit that far. I mean, growing up, like listening to Zeppelin and Aerosmith, nobody. I mean, I don't say nobody, but it's rare that anybody says like Alex Van Halen, for an influence. Usually it's like, John Bonham, love him. Neil Peart, love him. Everybody always talks about a handful of, standard go-to names, but there's so many phenomenal drummers out there. Like, the list is huge. But yeah, Alex Van Halen, I would say, is probably one of my faves. Yeah.
Yes, I love the Van Halens. They're awesome. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay. How about you, Jamie?
Me? Well, let's see. When I decided I wanted to do music was when I first came across Elvis Presley, and that's still one of my highest ones. And then getting into sort of finding myself in music was a lot of Waylon Jennings influence. And then I guess as far as vocalship, Chris Cornell's always been an icon, but then one that really got me into writing was Steve Earle.
Okay.
So that's a little bit all over the board. But and then, Dean Martin is another one. So I don't know, man. I'm a little bit everywhere.
All right. Okay. How about Jeremy, Jimmy, and
Jerry. Now I'm Jeremy. Okay.
Jeremy.
Oh, shit.
Well, Jimmy, what is your name?
Oh, Jesus.
Glenn.
Jimmy. So I don't forget it.
Joey.
Oh, my
I don't see the names
That's his
on the
next
screen
tattoo.
anymore. I'm lost because I
That's my
can't
next one,
see.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
What?
Mike and Jimmy. I got it.
Or just say bass guy.
Yeah, the basic.
Bass guy.
Um,
That guy.
Long-haired fella.
Oh, my God, Johnny.
Poppin' fresh. What gives?
I'd say everything from Pink Floyd to Pantera to, like one of Jamie's, Dean Martin, Tony Bennett. There's so much music going on growing up, Priest, Kiss, you name it, whatever
Absolutely.
I listened to that I would just hear an influence like, wait a minute, what was that? And that would inspire me to listen, to want to, play, learn, whatever it was. So yeah, very, very diverse, just like Jamie, whatever you hear. The cat. Wait, is it Jerry?
Ben and Jerry. There we go.
No,
Ben
I'm
and
Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay, sorry. Ben and Jerry.
Who said that? Facebook user. Who's that? Who's that
gonna-
behind the Facebook user?
I'm going to find out right
Just
now.
call them Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry.
That is too
Okay,
funny.
so we got Poppin' Fresh, Ben and Jerry. Okay, I'm still thinking on Jamie's. All right.
Jay, our boy Jay Oakley. Woo! Thank
Oh,
you.
you sound like a cooking channel now.
Check it out, Jay. We're ready.
Yeah,
for you
I was
guys
going to
tonight.
wear my Metal Summit shirt and welcome everybody to Metal Summit tonight.
Oh,
But
my
but
My
I
brother right there.
I should have did that. Dang it. Anywho.
Megan, if you're around right now, hi, we love you.
Hi, Megan. Mwah, mwah. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so
What are your influences?
my influences.
Oh, we got
Oh, my-
Mike first, but then we're gonna get to you guys too. If you don't tell Mike to talk, he won't.
Come on, Ben and Jerry,
Nope.
Mike and Jimmy.
Wait, we're influenced by
Wait,
beer?
what?
Okay. I
Beer,
think, beer, yeah. That's another one. I totally forgot that.
Been a major role model.
Whiskey,
Like,
Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, all the.
Oh Lordy, I'll go back to John Poppin' Fresh over here. When you said the cops influence you, they influence you for what? To get in trouble. Poppin' Fresh.
Well, I
That
study
was-
that show so I can get out of trouble.
yeah, I was gonna say that it
Um,
helps Johnny keep us from going on that night.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I want to hear about Mike and his influences.
Yeah, what do you got, Mike?
Well, any guitarist pretty much. Grew up with like Zeppelin and AC/DC and all the 80s stuff, and then got more into this alternative and then grunge. Stevie Ray Vaughan, like Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimmy Page.
Absolutely.
But like even like I've always loved bands like The Cult, and even some punk stuff and bands like The Replacements and The Descendants. Like anything with guitar, like even not necessarily lead, just like great songwriting. But
Absolutely. I love it.
That's awesome.
So who are you guys influenced by?
You go first, Lisa.
I'm influenced
Good question.
by all the musicians that are out there because music is my passion and I love listening to new music. I love listening to music that's like new bands like you guys. I love, what I actually love? I love the day I came to Phillips. I was early because I had to get my table and I was waiting for my other friends to show up. And I just loved how you all guys connect very, very well together. And you guys were joking, carrying on. And I'm like, these guys are so cool. You know? And
Well, look, we're connecting. We're connecting.
Oh no.
Yeah, they finally put us all on the same medication, and we actually get along really good.
Some are much higher dosage as myself, but that's okay.
No.
The medication hasn't kicked in yet, but it will.
Give it a minute.
That's it. Give it a minute.
Oh man.
Oh Lordy. Go ahead, Kandi, your turn.
Oh, well, I mean, I like a little bit of everything. Like, some days I'll listen to soft rock. Some days I'll listen to, like, alternative metal. You know, there's some days, and my mom will laugh when I say this, but there's some days where I want to listen to dance music. And she knows where that comes from.
I love dance
my
music.
Favorite,
Oh,
my biggest influences right now, my favorite bands, got to be Kiss at number 1. Ghost, well, in no particular order, but Kiss has always had a special place in my heart. So Kiss, Ghost, and Rammstein, 100%.
Rammstein.
Man, nice.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when we went out that
Very
night,
cool.
had that guy that could literally just tell you all the lyrics right in English? Remember that? Do you guys remember that? I don't know if you're there.
Yeah, we singing to
That's
us
how
in
I
German.
learned my German.
Yeah, he's singing.
Yeah.
Listening to
The guy was
Oh.
sitting there translating the entire song to us.
There's one more band I got to give a shout out to our
Yeah.
boys from Accept. I love those guys.
Who?
Accept.
Except
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's some other German fellers.
Other German fellers, yeah.
Absolutely.
You're not be influenced by Udo Dirkschneider. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a crazy name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a German name, Lisa. Come on. I'm gonna
But
smack you.
Udo Dirk
No.
Schneider.
Don't forget. Okay.
She's anxious. That's the word. To hit somebody tonight. She's anxious.
Devo.
Jimmy, you're up.
Uh-oh.
Popping fresh.
Well, okay.
Jeremy.
Jimmy's a little bashful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
little.
guy.
Just
I was
a
surprised.
little.
Honestly, ladies, I'm really surprised his butt was covered with that move.
I was
that's
too.
that's so
I
not.
was this close to not
Yeah.
being the guy who was going to wear pants. But I figured, you know what?
I told him if he came over my house.
Behave tonight, young man.
Right.
I saw him get up, and my initial went, "Oh shit!"
Oh Lordy.
A funny story. Never mind. I'm
We
not.
like stories.
No,
Let's
do
hear
it, do it, do
I'm
it.
going to talk about Jimmy's pants.
Oh, let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
What?
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we were on
Lisa,
stage. Jimmy's fly was open the whole entire time. Brought to our attention a couple days later with a few pictures. Like, here's your bass player. Like, yep, there he is.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
That's
That's brought to
Jimmy.
my attention after.
Jimmy said my
You
fly.
didn't, hey, man,
Some
you
people
didn't
say my
figure it
fly
out.
was
There was a
open.
draft.
Jimmy likes to
You
say
did
he
the
was
draft, y'all didn't
advertising.
figure it out. Oh my gosh. You guys are
A draft.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I was, just doing my thing, and then it was brought to my attention afterwards. So, oops.
So
Really,
so his
My
count
comment
it
bad.
up, buddy. It's not 2 and 2 together, 1 and up.
Lisa, give me a favor.
It was hot.
It was.
Him,
In my
that was a
defense, it
hot
was hot.
day.
And then
That was hot.
and then drafty. But it's all good. We had a good time, and it was.
I don't even know what the temperature was at that show, but it was not good.
No. That's a good question. So again, that's my mom tuned in. We got to give a shout out to my mom every time. She is our sponsor and very, very supportive and close to us, obviously. So we want to
Absolutely.
thank her for all of that, all of her support.
Yes.
But
Love
like
you, Mom.
her, I would like to know, yes, have you guys ever been to Toronto?
No, we haven't played.
I
there.
have. Back in the day, there was a band called Sire and another band called Helix, and the band that I was in at the time was up
Helix.
there in Toronto, London, and Strathroy with those boys.
Nice. Okay.
Sweet. Awesome. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Vollmer.
Sorry we didn't get to hang out that night. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, Susan.
Yeah,
I
we
love
love our boys from Helix. I've seen them a couple times. Brian Vollmer is just the nicest guy, like the nicest guy.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Brian's awesome.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Ooh, that's a good question. Teresa wants to know, what is your writing process like?
Jamie, you're up.
I'll
Do you
take
all
this.
collaborate together, or
It-
is it one person?
Depends.
Or what do you write? What do you write about?
Well, a lot of times, like I guess basically what will happen is I'll get the original. I'll get kind of the bass down, get the lyrics down, get the chord progression, whatever it's going to be in, and then bring it to practice. Look at that sexy fella!
Oh man!
Look at that.
My man, there he is.
What's up, guys?
There he is.
Johnny Alonso in the
That's it.
house.
How's
So,
everybody
yeah, we'll
doing?
just
All right.
we'll write it. I mean, I'll write it, get the lyrics, get the guitar part down, the chords or whatever, and then I'll do a quick recording on it, send it out, and then we just start banging it out in practice.
Yeah, it comes to us normally. It comes to us kind of in a slower, acoustic, country-ish kind of vibe, because that's our hillbilly out there in the mountains, and then we end up, speeding it up a little bit sometimes, or Mike will throw in, heavier guitar into it and things. So from the time that Jamie sends out his idea to the time we actually record it, sometimes it's a lot different, and other times it's remained the same. It just depends on the song. Like Feels Like Home pretty much stayed the same. It just got a little amplified, but that one stayed pretty much on point. Where More This Way was acoustic, and then it came out like just in your face, and as soon as bomb, just hits you right in the chest. That's probably currently one of my favorite songs.
I'll show you.
Oh, cool.
So reason why everything comes out acoustic is every song I've ever written has been on that guitar right there. Every single one. I've never written a guitar on any other guitar, I've never written a song on any other guitar. So every song. Did I say it fucked up again? I think I did. But anyway, so every song starts there.
Jamie, we're gonna call you.
Every
Oop.
Martin you write is on that guitar.
Every Martin I write's on that other Gibson down the street. That's usually bought by.
Every song I've written has been on one of these or one of those. Or...
If you guys haven't seen Love in Vain with Jamie as the front man, you're missing out. I've seen them now several times, and Jamie's one hell of a lead front man. He's just one hell of a lead singer. He's great.
Thank you.
Super talented. Yeah, man, of course, man. The whole band is fantastic. This whole equation actually works really, really well. And as you guys know, of course, man. As you guys know, Love in Vain is going to be spotlighted in a couple projects that we're putting together. Example, Rosemary Street. So, yeah, Jamie, I'm looking forward to hearing your new music, man. Your new vocals, your new lyrics, etc. It's gonna be fun putting your stuff on the show.
Thank you.
I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. What did I miss? I missed half an hour. What's going on?
I
got a
gotta
couple
fill
minutes
you
here.
in, Johnny. Listen to this. Listen to this. Mr. Sex over here, he kept popping in and out, so he's got a new nickname. He's called Poppin' Fresh, and and he was off the screen. He was like on and off the screen, and then I couldn't see Jimmy's name, and I called him Jeremy. So now, then I did. Someone chimed in and said, Jay Oakley said, why don't you just call them Ben and Jerry? So they're Ben and Jerry, Poppin' Fresh. And you know what, Jamie? Your nickname now is Oops.
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 You're oops. Yeah.
I think my parents said that one time.
So I've been giving them some nicknames because what's going on tonight?
That's cool. You know, yeah, Johnny asked me to drop in for a couple of seconds. As you guys know, I'm here in Orlando, Florida.
Awesome.
And yeah, but I mean, Love and Vein, those are my boys, man. Fantastic stuff.
Awesome.
Hey, Johnny, congratulations on your lead. Don't follow T. Yeah, you made
Thank
the
you.
rock. Yeah, man, exciting stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I think we're working on a Rosemary Street rocker T for lead. Don't follow as well. So
Yeah.
good stuff, man. No. Oh, Atlanta, what's happening? Yeah.
So-
We can't wait to have Love and Vein on Rosemary Street. It's gonna be,
Oh, that's so cool.
dude. It's gonna be so cool having you guys spotlighted on the show. I think I'm gonna try to put you guys in.
Oh, so cool.
Good stuff.
I'm excited to be on the show, and then having music on the show is like
Yeah.
just another blessed bonus. You
Yeah,
know?
man. And I'll find Johnny plays sticks. He plays the drummer in my band,
To stretch.
1313 on Rosemary Street. But I'm going to find roles, spotlighted roles. I mean, Jamie, you and I have spoken about it. You wanted to meddle in acting for a bit. And, of course, Ben and Jerry in the corner over here. I'm sure I can find something.
I don't know, Johnny. Johnny, hear me on this.
Yeah,
Johnny,
yes.
You talking to me?
I'm thinking
Talking to me?
an ice cream ad or something, maybe.
Yeah, man.
And the
I mean,
flavors
hear
called
me out. I know it
coffee
sounds far fetched with some people.
No, nothing's far fetched if you write it properly and make it work out in production. I think we can do it, man.
I think so. Push pop and popsicle, but hell yeah.
There you go. Popsicle or poppin' fresh flavor, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Hey, Johnny, why before you bounce real quick, while I'm busy, I was looking for a piece of cardboard and a Sharpie because I was going to try to panhandle some tracks in some other projects that's in the works that we may or may not share a little can. There I go again.
That's the
Popping in,
worst way to
popping out. Yeah. So
no,
yeah, just
Johnny,
saying.
you froze right in the middle of it.
it was. Remember when I was able to put you guys on the soundtrack for Harvey? That's with the old singer prior.
Yeah.
The music itself, Love and Vein's music is just, it's raw, it's kick ass. It's when we were putting the movie together, as you know, it had an 80s vibe, and rock and roll in particular, your rock and roll has got that real classic sound. So as now with Jamie as your front man, the good looking motherfucker that he is. So,
That's true. He is a handsome son of a bitch.
Handsome dude, man. So
Handsome devil, that's for sure. Got to give it to him. Absolutely.
So, the package is working. You guys have you got a great style, a great sound. You guys have the right components. So since Harvey, now Rosemary Street, and of course I got Johnny on the show. Dude, we got several other projects happening, man. I'm going back to Mystic next week for like 3 projects that we're looking into. Yeah. And Johnny, you can fill the boys in later. But
I will.
We have the union strike going on right now, so we can't make deals on anything. But
yep.
It's not stopping any of us producers or producer types to at least get things kind of in motion and punching the wall a little bit to get through. So once everything, once the strike is lifted, then we've already done our homework. Then we're ready to take the test. So don't worry, Love and Vein will be in. I mean, you got from Chop Shop, the Rosemary Street, to the 2 other projects that we're trying to put together in Mystic, Connecticut. Man, lots of good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take up too much time. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, it's cool, bro. I mean, I'm glad you were able to, hack into the system, as it were.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know.
We're actually in a meeting.
We're
in a meeting right now, and I'm actually going through a wardrobe for Saturday. It's a matchup for Getty Images. I got to figure out what I'm supposed to wear. So I got all my shit laid out over here, but in all cases, man. You know, I'm looking forward. When's your next gig, guys? Well, you know, I've missed 2 of them already. So when's your next gig?
We're going to get. We've taken off August. Jimmy went to Rome and Sicily and bounced around visiting family. Hit the what is that called? The what? I forgot. Not the Caribbean. Where were you? It was that Italian river.
The Greek, that big Italian sea out there. You know, just
over there. He was over there doing family stuff. Now that he's back, we're going to jump back into record mode after this holiday weekend. We'll get back into working on some more of Jamie's ideas. We'll start recording some stuff. Try to finish this record up. The next gig is with Ronnie Youngkins. I think it's December 30th at the Racehorse Tavern for his birthday. Hey, everybody that's listening, I'll put you on Ronnie's guest list. Don't worry about it. Everybody's invited.
In the house. I will be there. I will
Sweet.
be there. Yes.
I mean, what if you're all the way up in Toronto and really want to attend this show?
Oh, if you're, bring the show to Toronto.
Private jet.
Yeah, right. We'll get on the old Kicks jet.
Yeah. Right where it is. I'll fly at some bits too.
Yeah. But
well, you know, if all goes well, like I said, we've got a bunch of things happening, man. Maybe we can try to set up another Love and Vein show prior to that. I mean, I know all the holiday seasons it's always tough anytime after October, you know, after Halloween. But let's see if we can slide Love and Vein one more time, man, before this quarter runs out. I'd love to hear you guys, see you guys live again, because you guys really do put on a kick-ass show.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, no, lots of energy.
Absolutely.
Great musicians, talented musicians, great singer. I mean, just great personality up front, man. That's a big thing. It's a big thing for a band.
I love these guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Me too, man. Me too.
Good times.
Yeah, man. If you want to throw something, dude, or you know how to, somebody that wants to.
I mean,
we'll do it for.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not afraid to jump in the bus and, you know, crash somebody's party.
Yeah,
There you go, popping fresh.
Yeah, Mistress Kandi. Yeah. Lisa, you got to see this bus, man. This bus is awesome. It's like a living room, man. It's just a floating living room.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I would love it. Yeah.
Pretty rad.
I mean, is it big enough for Mistress Kandi?
It is. Absolutely.
I got a bag full of it.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes. No.
Jimmy's like, there's always room in my bunk.
That's right.
These guys travel in style, man. It's you know, the music's hot, so you know you're gonna have to have a hot chariot to go along with it, man. These guys, you know, they're doing it right. And I'm really looking forward to hearing the new stuff. So yeah, guys, you got to finish up that record, and then we have to have a big, record release party sometime. I guess the turn of the year. You know, be nice.
Absolutely.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that
we
would
definitely sell about 1 million of them suckers. Those CDs of ours. So we need to get the AC fixed in that beautiful cherry.
Well, yeah, that AC's down.
Oh man.
Hey, there's Darren. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Alonso and Johnny Bonzo, popping fresh. Let's talk a little bit about the Lead Don't Follow.
Yeah.
Organization. Yeah. Let's hear about what's all that about.
He's on it. That guy right where? Get my finger right. There we go. That guy. There, he's
sure
also
you use the right
one of the artists on it.
Yeah.
So Johnny, throw it down. You were involved first. Go ahead, throw it.
I was, man. I mean, we just spoke with Darren a couple of days ago. In fact, he sent me one of my shirts for one of my actresses, Carson, which is right here. In fact, I think, Lisa, you got the same shirt.
I do. I love that. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Darren started out with Paragon about maybe 10, 12 years ago. And Darren, I met Darren through a Click on This with Crystal Milana, Elena Moscat, and my God, several other hosts, and we were at the power plant in Baltimore. And I saw Darren, man, and he was like tossing out these shirts, and I was like, "Look at this guy, man! He looks like somebody from like Sum 41. You know, who is this dude?
Yes, he does.
Doesn't he, dude? I was like, "What is it? Who is this guy?" He just had such a cool rock and roll vibe, and he was the nicest guy I'd ever met. And we just hit it off, man. We just hit it off, and you know, he was like, "Let me." He found out what I did. I mean, this is when I was still on One Tree Hill, and he said, "Listen, man, let me give you some of my shirts, some of my Paragon tees," and I put them on, man, and they fit like a glove. They're like so rockerish and they're so soft, they're badass. And I just love the style of it. So I started wearing them on set. And next thing you know, I'm like getting shot. You know, people are taking photographs, and I'm wearing Paragon in Wilmington, North Carolina, in Screen Gem Studios. And Darren kept thanking me. I'm like, for what? What have I done? He goes, "You're wearing my shirt, man. It's like showing up in magazines and newspapers and stuff." And so I kind of became endorsed through these guys, and I've been super strong friends with them, and I wear all their stuff. And then just not too long ago, Darren put together a shirt for me. And I guess part of his artist side, so not just like a rocker, but like, you know, artist, musician. And it's kind of got a very cool 80s vibe. And yeah, he sold a ton of them, man. So I'm happy to help the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. It's a great foundation that helps people with opioid addiction, any kind of addiction. It's a great cause, man, a great campaign. And I hold it close to my heart because I've had many that have passed because of the opioid epidemic.
Yeah. And
yeah, no, dude, I'm a strong supporter of it, man. Darren's one hell of a guy. He's doing a great thing. And he's also booked my boys Love in Vain, man. And what was that? That gig was not too long ago, right? Like a month ago?
July 29th.
There you go, man. So
it was July 29th.
You know, Darren's got a great ear for music, and he's got great taste and style, man. So I support them any way I can. And I will continue to wear the Paragon and the Lead Don't Follow gear because I just think it fucking rocks, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Darren is awesome. I love that guy. He's super nice, has a gargantuan heart. He's definitely like looking out to try to help people that need help, you know?
Yes.
I just lost a dear friend of mine that we grew up since we were kids. He lost his life to, you know, unfortunately, opiate drug addiction. You know, it was very sad. You know, even people don't think about it, but you know, misusing painkillers is exactly like shooting up. I mean, opiates are opiates, and
it is.
They ruin so many lives. I mean, not just the person that unfortunately loses the battle, but it affects everyone around that person.
That's true.
Families,
yes.
you know, families and friends are destroyed from it. And Darren was like, you know, one of the biggest problems is somebody that's battling it wants help and they can't afford it. You know, they can't get into a program because, you know, they don't have the right health insurance and things. So his foundation gets the people that want help, you know, gets them in the door. And then with counselors and the different people wheeling and dealing, you know, gets them set up on the right path so they can get treatment and get the help they need. And, you know, addiction just isn't like, well, just say no. Yeah, gee, that's brilliant. It doesn't work like that.
No, it's not. No.
No.
That's one thing I like about the Lead Don't Follow myself, because this past February I hit 21 years clean off of drugs. So
man.
Yes. Congrats.
I didn't have the proper help or treatment because I had no avenue to get it. You know, it's literally a bunch of friends that decided, you know, all right, that was my first quarantine experience. Let's put it that way. So,
wow.
but I didn't have the right kind of treatment, you know, which does need to happen. So I had a lot of effects that lasted for a while afterwards, not knowing what to do about it. You know, I didn't know what paranoia was going to do to me after you're clean, and you know, you start to compensate, so you start drinking more, you know, and there's things that can direct you into a more productive finish line, you know, but it's cool to see that there's an organization out there for people that, if it was around back when I was an addict, it would probably would have ran to pretty hard. You know what I mean? So
Totally.
to be a part of that's it's pretty near and dear to my heart, you know, and there needs to be more stuff like that, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Totally, man. I mean, and just the name alone, Lead Don't Follow, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. We're not posers about it, man. We're being for real. It's like take it or leave it. Lead, don't follow.
I love that. Yes.
So for people that are tuned in right now listening, if you want to donate, like, you know, or buy some fresh laundry from Johnny Alonzo or Jamie Lama or myself, Johnny Sex, or so many other artists, you know, are involved with Lead Don't Follow Foundation, go to leaddon'tfollowfoundation.com and donate. You know, anything, you know, a couple of bucks, whatever, you know. I mean, the organization never sleeps, you know, so, you know, hit the website, donate, pick up some t-shirts, you know, anything that you guys out there can do to help. Spread the word. Tell your friends. It may not be logged in right now checking out this great show, Front Row Promotions, but go to leaddon'tfollow.com and you know, check out the website. There's so many artists. You'll probably like, oh my God, Don Jameson, gotta have his shirt. You know, there's so many cool people on there. Check it out, you know.
Totally.
Absolutely.
A lot of these events that they put together, you can meet several of these different people. That, you know, Don Jameson's there. You know, all of us will be there. So, you know, Johnny's in town, he'll be there. Yeah. So when these events are coming out or going on, come out and, you know, watch the bands, and like this last one had a car show. You can meet meet a lot of the people that you're buying shirts, or people, you know, musicians you've heard of, comedian, whatever. You can actually stand there and talk to them. So do whatever, but you know, it helps the cause pretty good.
Like it's very cool. Like Jamie said, it's very cool. Like you go to the car show, you see Jamie, you see Johnny Sex, and you got their shirt there. You buy their shirt, you take a photo with them, you're wearing their shirt. It's kind of a cool thing, man.
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely. I love it.
It adds to the rock star flair. It adds to the whole, you know, I'm in with this crowd, not the other crowd, because I lead, I don't follow.
I love that. So, that sounds good. Yes.
Yeah, you know, I saw a message there. It said, look at this. Wait, these artists, athletes, comedians, and actors all have many other causes, stories, and that's from Paragon. That's from Darren himself, and it's true. You know, we've either all been there. We know people that have, and you know, it is not an easy thing to beat.
No,
you know, some of us go down that path. It wasn't intentional, you know, it just happened.
Mm-hmm. That's nobody,
but like you said, trying to get out of it.
Nobody, Jamie, I'm growing up to be an addict. That's not like, you know, I'm gonna grow up to be a cop. I'm gonna grow up and do heroin. Like that's
it just doesn't work that way. No,
you find yourself in a spot one day, like I did. I just realized, oh shit, and I didn't realize I'm partying all along. You know, and then something happened. I overdosed actually, and I went, and it's a realization. But what are you gonna do about it? And it was still a year before I cleaned up after I overdosed. So it's like, just your mind doesn't work that way. And the one cool thing that people don't understand is that if you're an addict, especially if you're a heavy addict, you don't have a job, which means you don't have insurance. And a lot of these, I'm not going to speak, I don't know for 100%, but from what I understand, a lot of these rehab centers that you can just go through the county and state, take health insurance, they take stuff. But how are you going to do that? You don't have a job, you know, or it's basically a set up to fail situation.
Yeah, where do you go? You're right. Yeah. Well, you know, Jamie, I mean, like you said, you know, I'm just reiterating what you and Johnny Sex said. This Lead Don't Follow Foundation, you know, it's almost like the big brother. It's like the one that you can go to. You know, you can ask questions. You can talk to them, and Darren will reply. He's not like he's Yeah, he's not untouchable. He's definitely there, and we're all there. So anybody that's watching, if anybody knows anybody has a situation like this, and or you are in a situation like this, you can get in touch with any one of us here on the screen. You know, and Darren himself. You know, at Lead Don't Follow. You know, we're around, man. We're totally around.
And that's one of the beautiful things about music. We all relate to it. Whether you play it, listen to it, it's an outlet. You know, it's something that can take you to a happier place than you being in that deep, dark hole. And we've all been there, you know, to have that outlet of just music. We all understand it. We all speak that language. And it's just a beautiful thing, you know, to have and to have that escape to, you know.
Totally.
Yeah.
Jimmy. And you know, and as Paragon, you know, Darren said, you know, they Lead Don't Follow and the Paragon team, they all pay the consultation fees to get them through the door. So you're not alone, man. You know, it's you've not hit that one brick wall, man. You know, talk to them, talk to us.
It's comforting to know that, you know, no matter what's going on in your life, if you're dealing with an opioid addiction, that even if you can't get help, you still can get help. That's the beauty of the organization.
Yep. Yeah.
Totally.
That's very comforting to know that. I mean,
And Darren's one hell of a guy. Everybody here's one hell of a guy. How about that? Now, look, I got one question I'm just going to answer. Will there be a Rosemary Street soundtrack? Absolutely. Absolutely. And the first track's going to be Love in Vain. I guarantee it right now. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Boys, I'm going to have my boys first track. So, on
I
that
love
note,
that.
I have to go. I got to try on all these threads. So,
Johnny, real quick.
Johnny, thank you for your time. You gonna leave the camera on while you're changing?
I wanted to see my boys.
He's probably not wearing pants now.
Hey, Johnny,
I can't stand up. I can't stand up.
Hey, Johnny, did you hear me? I said, go ahead, leave the camera on while you go ahead and check out your clothes. Everybody watching can see your threads that you're putting on. We'll continue.
Yeah, let's check out the threads.
You just do your fashion show. Come by. We'll check it out.
Do the fashion show.
How cool
there
is
you go.
Look at this white jack.
Oh my God!
I love it. There we go.
That is badass.
Hey, Johnny. Other than Fruit of the Looms, is that the only white thing in your collection?
Dude, I go commando, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Okay, now that's your new nickname, Commando.
Look at this
Johnny
badass
Alonso is
shirt.
Commando.
Yeah, see?
He didn't hear me.
Got me wearing with the leather vest.
Oh, I like the leather vest.
Yeah, leather vest with the polka dots, and I might go like Jim Morrison looking. Leather pants with the white top.
Leather boots with a whip.
Yeah.
I have a whip.
I'll need you. I need your whip, and I'll need your cuffs, and I'll need your chains. So.
Okay.
What a coincidence.
But in that case, listen. Let's get back to the Love and Vain
Earth
interview,
is
guys.
Michael filming?
Let's model together. I'd love to do that.
Jamie,
Johnny,
Jimmy, Mike, Johnny.
Hello, ciao.
Real quick, Johnny, before you go, plug all your socials, your website. Where can everybody find more information about all the things you got going on?
Very simple. Just type in Johnny Alonso on Google. You'll see.
You'll be there for hours.
Follow me on IMDb, Instagram. Yes, just Johnny Alonso.
All right.
It's all there. But listen, seriously, the next time you see Love in Vain live, I'm hoping to be there. So hopefully at the turn of the year when you guys have your gig and or prior, I'll be there and we'll make a night of it, man. These guys are fantastic live. They're really one hell of a band. I support them sincerely. So,
all right, Johnny, we're doing some whiskey shots after the next one.
Jason, what's shaking?
Oh my God! The last time we all did whiskey shots, I think Jimmy was on Mars, man. He was like
Jimmy left his guitars at the club.
He did.
Johnny, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
6 or 7 shots of Jack later, my man.
The next day, Jimmy sends a group text and says, "I left my fucking guitars at the club."
Yeah.
Hey, what are paisans for?
Right.
Come on, man. Come on.
Fratello, my man.
My
You're
man.
such an influence.
The whole trailer, bus, everything, and he goes, "Oh shit."
You guys are so cool.
It's awesome. Listen, you guys enjoy your night. I'll be in touch and I'll see you soon. Okay.
See you, Johnny.
Awesome. Thank you, Johnny.
Love you, Paisan. See you, brother.
Bye, guys. All right, Paisan. See you.
Bye-bye.
Real quick before we continue, I was asked to show this photo. Johnny, you mentioned Helix as a reason why you were up here in Toronto. Well, my mom sent me this and wanted me to show it on camera there. There she is, right there.
Oh,
there's
sweet.
Brian, there's the band. Yeah,
nice.
There you go.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
I thought you were getting ready to show me a picture from when I was up there. Like, what? No, your mom was at the show. No, that's fantastic. Yeah, great band. To this day, their music is timeless.
Absolutely.
So I didn't see who it was. Somebody. Oh, Kimberly wants a whiskey shot.
Uh-oh.
What was it?
Whiskey shot. Shot.
Well, you need to bring your tuchus to a show because
I'm gonna make it to the one in
electronically
December.
give you one. All right.
Okay, I'll be
there. Birthday party's going to be a hell of a bash.
I'm gonna be there.
Yep.
Shot.
Hell yeah.
And I'll bring my whip too. Kapoosh.
Uh-oh.
Kapoosh.
All right. What do you say? We've been having fun on this show. Why don't we go to the fun questions, Lisa? What do you think?
I think it's time for the fun questions.
Uh-oh.
Bada bada bing. All right,
y'all.
I don't have any whiskey. I'm not even gonna be fun anymore. It's not sorry. Go ahead.
All right, guys. I always have to ask this question because I think it's important.
Oh, here it comes.
Okay.
Holy hell.
Johnny, we'll start with you. Coke or Pepsi?
Oh, this question, Coke or Pepsi?
Yes.
I honestly, I'm an iced tea guy, but Coke. I know you're Pepsi.
All right, I'm breaking out the whip.
Jamie.
All right, I'm gonna screw this up. If it's in a bottle, I like Pepsi. If it's a fountain soda, I like Coke.
Okay. Well, he does both. He goes both ways. Okay.
Oh,
he's bi-drinkable.
I'm bi-drinkable.
Jimmy, how about you?
I thought you were going to say whips or chains. I was going to say both. Thank you very much. So we'll just go with Coke. We'll go with Coke.
I'm losing.
Mike, how about you? All right. Now, Lisa, I need to point something out to you right now. They all said Coke.
I lost tonight. Well, damn. I still love my Pepsi. You ain't
When Mike gave his answer, it was glitching.
Huh?
Yeah.
Max Headroom.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Mike's going to hold it up because he's always got a Coke in his hand. Always.
I'm not drinking anything tonight, but there you go. There, my mom, Susan, my mom. Your mom is my mom now because she likes Pepsi.
Pepsi with spiced rum. All right.
Yes.
But she took me to the Coca-Cola store. Hey,
we won't turn
listen,
down.
She took me to the Coca-Cola store for my birthday. Is there a Pepsi
Yeah,
store
Jason.
that exists anywhere?
Coca-Cola, my man.
Are there any like stadiums or arenas that are named after Pepsi? I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
I haven't found one yet, but I will find one.
And if there is one, there's more Coca-Cola stores. Just saying.
Kimberly, we would love to come to North Carolina. And when we do, it'll probably be along the lines of with Jason Demico. Check out Jason Demico while you're in North Carolina. That dude's amazing.
Kandi, see who said this on Pepsi? Facebook user.
Oh, boy.
Who said Pepsi? Thank you.
Who's going to get the whip? Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Who said that? Amy.
That's my girl. Thank you, Amy.
Yo.
Excellent. Thank you.
Now this is another question I
Thank
love
you.
to ask. Listen, put that question back up again. Jamie and Johnny shared. Yes, absolutely.
I need to get my Poppin' Fresh shirt.
Can you go back? It's my finger off. And sorry.
Oops.
Hey man, we're all getting fingered tonight.
PT phone home.
I'll stop that.
All right, guys. Here's another question for you, and it kind of goes back to your influences. So, if you could have your Mount Rushmore of musicians, who would they be?
I think I just named all mine at the beginning of the interview.
that tattoo's a dead giveaway.
Yeah,
the main one, right there.
I can't figure the damn things backwards. Yep, Waylon Jennings, Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
I'm not done with that yet, but
yeah. Wow. Jimmy, you got a musician?
Well, two of my tattoos are one's Ronnie James Dio, Randy Rhoads. That's tough. I probably have to say Neil Peart, I guess, and who knows? It could be anybody. So I'll just throw out
and Jamie Lama, right?
And Jamie Lama. There you go.
There you go.
Even my tattoo will show up late. Don't worry, man.
Mike, what you got?
Well, I mean,
what happened?
Guitar players, I would say
normal.
SRV,
Yeah, Jason.
Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, Jimmy Page. If I'm going full band, it might be different, but.
So basically, nobody that sucks. I like where you go with this, Mike.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
The whole Mount Rushmore thing.
Yeah. Nice. Man.
Who's
me?
We got
quick, simple, and easy. If I only picked 4 because of the traditional Rushmore, it would be Carmine Appice, John Bonham, Bunny Carlos, and of course Alex Van Halen. If I was to add more heads, Neil Peart, Mike Portnoy, Shannon Larkin, got to go a local dude, and another drummer that people forget. Why not throw Dave Grohl in there? I mean, the dude's ridiculous, right? The list of shoes, would bang out a nice
Poppin' fresh. Here we go.
Yeah, it's always
Lord.
out and in.
I just hope nobody brings Poppin' Fresh to shows and starts throwing it at me on stage.
Oh shit!
Like, he likes Poppin' Fresh.
Little
He just
fucking
starts
Pillsbury
throwing
Doughboy things throwing up there. Poppin' Fresh.
I don't know, Johnny. I think you just threw the idea out right on the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gave people the idea. I can see his shirt going.
Well, basically, subliminally, I was like, "Hey, you all want to feed the band while we're on the bus? We got a microwave.
Make some Poppin' Fresh. There you go.
Throw a movie in. We got some Poppin' Fresh from tonight's gig." Jimmy's like, "I need something to rinse my beer down with."
There you go. You mentioned dairy ice cream.
Johnny, you mentioned Carmine Appice.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Nice.
Check this one out. Y'all are going to love this. Both of them in one shot.
Oh, and Vinny. Cool. Nice. That's awesome. You got the brothers.
Yeah, man.
Very cool. Yeah. I unfortunately I don't have any pictures. I have pictures, but none to show. But yeah, Carmine, isn't he? They're just so down to earth, approachable dudes.
Yeah, the nicest guys. That was actually at an event in Nashville. We call Rockin' Pod, the annual Rockin' Pod Expo in Nashville. So musicians and podcasters from all over the world congregate once a year in Nashville. And Carmine and Vinny were guests a year and a half ago at this event. So yeah.
Nice. They were doing were they
others.
doing their drumming bit, or were they just hanging out?
A little bit of both. They actually did do a workshop, I believe, on the 3rd day of that event.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I didn't go to that because I wanted to take in the sights. I'd never been to Nashville before, but I heard from people that went that it was really, really good.
Nice. You know, a lot of times people, they like musicians and they don't, they just stop at that guy. You know what I mean? Like Bonham, for instance, you know, and and oftentimes if people kind of go down the rabbit hole of who influenced those guys, was, you know, a very cool story when I found out that Carmine gave John Bonham his first Ludwig drum set. And
Shit.
yeah, I thought that was freaking amazing. Carmine happened to be playing with, you know, Vanilla at the time, and you know, that band that didn't quite have a name just yet. The record was in the works. And everything. Apparently, John was playing a ratty piece of crap drum kit, and Carmine was like, "Hey, kid, you're too damn good to play this piece of junk." You know, apparently gave him his Vanilla Fudge kit, called Ludwig and said, "I'm going to need another drum set because I just had to give it to this kid. You got to check him out. He's going to be amazing." Then, of course, Led Zeppelin 1 comes out. The very opening song, the drums suck you in, and Ludwig was like, how 18 years old? What? And you know, of course, the rest is history. But yeah, that's the kind of guy Carmine is, you know. So being influenced by Carmine and Bonham, as of course those guys influenced, you know, Alex Van Halen. Hence Alex playing Ludwig's his entire career, and Van Halen being, well, Mammoth into Van Halen being his only job ever. You know, the struggles, trials, and tribulations of Alex, being in that badass band forever. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's that kind of thing, and that Carmine's amazing. I'm sorry, what was your question? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, he is amazing. Absolutely. Oh,
there he goes, popping fresh.
Popping fresh. I'm gonna make you a shirt.
Oh,
that's it.
Oh Lord, I got another shirt coming. More laundry.
Or a bumper sticker.
Jason. That's Trump intro all the time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Blues Man himself, Jason. You guys, if you all are seeing Jason popping through right now, you got to check his band out. That guy he's amazing singer, guitar player, very bluesy, awesome, great drummer in his band. He's got, you know, different bass players from time to time, but his band is always badass, and he's down in North Carolina. Check him out. Oh, he's also in Rosemary Street. Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing.
He's in Rosemary Street.
Shameless plug.
You know.
We are beginning to run out of time. Lisa, you need to ask your famous hot tub question. Go for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Jamie single? We got a woman asking, Kimberly. Kimberly's asking, is Jamie single?
Yeah.
Do we play matchmaker here on Front Row Promotions?
Ooh, there we go. If that's the case, we need to find someone too. Oh, my lordy. Okay. So my question is, it's a hot tub time machine question. So if you're in a hot tub time machine and you're setting the dial, where are you going to go?
Mike, where are you going?
I love how you always deflect off the other guys in the band, so you have time to think of your answer, Johnny. I'm just kidding.
Poppin' Fresh has got to think of a good one.
Well, I don't understand the question. Hold on. What the hell is a hot?
Jamie doesn't watch movies. Jamie has no idea.
I have
Jamie
no
doesn't
idea.
really watch movies.
I don't. Because the internet doesn't fucking work.
Oh, oh Lord!
Oh my God!
So what is this? What the hell is a hot tub time machine?
Well,
I'm
like
assuming it's a time machine that's a hot tub.
Yeah, like a hot tub
Yes.
time machine.
Okay.
And you know, you're just sitting there relaxing, and then all of a sudden you're gonna set the dial, and you're going to go somewhere either back in time or forward in time or to another dimension, or you could just wind up anywhere you want to be. Where would you want to go?
Give an answer, and then people are like, "The fuck is he talking about? Does he even know what this is?" And then it's
basically your hot tub is your time machine. That's
Okay.
basically it.
All right. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead. What's your answer? I'm sorry.
Thank you, Kandi.
I don't know. I'm stumped.
Me too.
Okay, Jerry will go.
Jeremy.
Probably the first time Kiss got together and actually had like a rehearsal / jam session. That probably would have been pretty badass.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, it's funny you say that, because the very first time Lisa asked me that question, that's basically what I said.
Oh my goodness.
I would love to see that. I mean, I'm a diehard Kiss fan, so yeah, like I want to go right back to the very beginning. When Ace Frehley sauntered into that room, you know, with the red and orange sneakers, you know. I'd love to see that.
Ah, shoot.
Johnny?
Yeah, we need to hear from Johnny.
Okay.
Mike, I don't know.
All right. So I would like to go back to Gazzarri's in Hollywood and see Van Halen in 1975 when they were doing nothing but covers. And of course, basically redid Diver Down before Diver Down was a thing. But no, I would love to see, that. I've heard some cassettes from that point in time, and it was pretty freaking ridiculous. Love to see that.
All we heard was dick.
It was pretty dick.
Yeah, that's all we heard. Pretty dick.
I gotta be honest with you. I kind of feel like a senator or congressman that keeps like blanking out at the podium.
Oh, shit.
Lisa, this is going to be because I don't know if you could hear my lines, but because I'm feeling not a day over 100 right now. Yeah. I don't know if you could hear me at the bar when we were shooting our scenes, because I'm not sure where you were behind us.
Yeah, I did hear very little, but it was
That was one of my moments.
Oh, okay.
When I was like, not a day over 100. But I don't even know. I know that guy's having issues right now, and it's upsetting. But that's kind of how I feel right now with this Jamie thing. I think it's because Jamie's online and he's out there with his aluminum foil and his coat hanger attached to his phone.
Dude, I got that coat hanger attached to that donkey, and he is running around this house as fast as he can to get that turbo wheel going. I'll tell you what.
Right?
It's not working.
Not working. You got to get some of the goats to help. You need to get some of the goats involved.
God,
they're fast little bastards.
Yeah. I go up to my parents' house and get one of the pigs and kick him in the ass. See if that a little bit.
Thump his nuts. Doink.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, my mom. She said, okay, so she's referring to the hot tub time machine. I'm going
sweet.
back to Vegas 2012 when Donny Osmond sat on my lap during a show. This time I wouldn't let him. Well, who wouldn't let him go? Come on. Yeah, that's
right.
That was a proud moment for her.
Very awesome.
That's so cool.
Because she was feeling a little rock and roll, or was he the country one? One of them was rock and roll, and the other was feeling a little country. Which was which?
Country.
Oh, she was.
Gotcha. Because his purple glittery socks made him feel more rock and roll.
Yeah, he was. She was always the country one.
Gotcha. Yeah. Not that I've ever watched those kids on TV.
It doesn't sound like it at all.
No. I was more of a Partridge Family rock and roller.
I think if I would have gone back, if I would go back in time, I think I would probably go back to right at the beginning of the whole outlaw country scene when all of a sudden this shit hit the fan. I'd like to have seen that like in person. You had the Willie Nelson starting to go nuts. You had Waylon going nuts. Johnny Cash coming out. All that stuff. I would have liked to have seen that era. There, I threw something. So now you do have to say something, Mike.
All right. I got along the same lines. When the first couple times a new band called the New Yardbirds started rehearsing before they were known as Led Zeppelin.
There you go.
Yeah. Over at Jimmy's little house. Yeah.
Or in the 50s in Sun Studios when they had all these new guys coming out that nobody had heard of, named Elvis and Johnny Cash and
Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Orbison.
That would be,
yeah. That would be amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
The people that paved the highway to what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Yes.
Lisa, you were there. You were feeling that old school shit coming, right?
Yes. I love my old school stuff.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yes, I love the 80s. It's the best era ever, and that's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Here we go.
I mean, I love the 80s too. That was before my time. I missed it by 8 months ish. Guys, don't do the math, okay? Just don't.
Ish. Leave it at ish.
But yeah, I'd love to go back to the 80s and see all that.
Yeah. Well, you can relive that every May at Meriwether Post Pavilion.
That is true. Very, very true. Now, who's got their tickets for the last Kick show? Me.
She does. No, you're over there. Hold on. This is screwed up, man. I can't get the thing.
It's opposite. I know.
He's that way, I think. That way.
Are you all going to the last Kick show at Meriwether?
She is. No, I'm
Me?
not.
No.
No.
I am. I have to be there for the last Kick show.
70s surfer. Yeah. That's what I grew up listening to. My mom and dad would play all the classic hits from the 70s. That's what I would hear in the house growing up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So again, we're running out of time now. I'm going to steal a question from Lisa. It's a sort of a two-parter. What do you like most about being a musician? And then after you answer that, I want you to tell us what you would tell a musician that's just starting out. What advice would you give them?
Mike, you go first.
All right. Well, I was going to say loading in and loading out your gear, of course.
You love that?
Yeah.
I'm out.
No, I mean, all of it. Writing music and coming up with songs together with people, with the collaborating and just playing. I'm not the most outgoing person, but you get me on stage and it's a
watch out.
It's a different
in
thing.
your element.
Mike can blow that shit
Yeah.
up.
Then you come alive. There you go.
And
Woohoo!
And what would you tell a musician starting out? What advice would you give them?
If you're afraid or if you have doubts, just do it. Just do things. If you want to, don't waste your time trying to do the right, other things, and do, just play.
I would have to say just the creative process and, just believe in yourself and grip it and rip it. Go for it. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's better to go through life knowing that you tried something and didn't, than to have regrets and say, well, I didn't have a chance, or I didn't want to do it. I was just go balls out. That's all you can do.
What was the first part of the question?
What do you like? What do you like most about being a musician?
Oh, okay. Me, I don't know. I guess the writing process, and then just the live performance part, and I guess I'd kind of go along with Mike on what I would tell a new musician, you know, step out of your comfort zone, get out and go do it. You know, I think that's some of the biggest tie up with people is getting up in front of people. And but you're gonna screw up. Everybody's gonna do it. We've done it. We laugh about it on stage with us. So usually, if you see us on stage laughing, somebody screwed up, and we're all
like something happened. Yeah.
Something happens. You may not know what it is, but we do. You know?
Right.
That's the whole thing. That's what I keep telling musicians that are so bent on, oh, we made a mistake. We played the wrong note. Guys, we don't hear mistakes. We hear music.
That's right. We just hear the music.
The mistakes and the flaws are what make it great.
Almost every show you're going to have a mistake. It's going to happen.
Yes.
It's the human element.
Johnny, how about yourself?
There he goes.
He didn't even lose the screen, man.
I think this is the best interview we have done. Oh my God.
How many times can you go in and out?
In and out. He goes in and out. And
hey, Johnny, you there, buddy?
You there?
How many times does he need to pop out? You know, like how many licks does it take to, you know, for the how many popping precious?
Hey,
Yay!
Hey, I got a question. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, your turn.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Hi, guys. How's the interview going tonight? I wish I could have been there.
Glad you can come.
So,
oh, shoot.
It's the you know, I'm down here where we practice and record and everything, and the router's like really close to me, so this makes no sense. I think it's Jamie's like goats and stuff. I'm not sure.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
what is your answer to the question? What do you like about being a musician? What would you tell person?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What do you like most about being a musician?
Most about being a musician. It's given me. What's that?
His bass player.
Yeah. Well, that's basically.
I get 10 later for that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's definitely taken me to some really cool places where I've got to meet some very, very cool people. And oftentimes over the years, have continued to remain friends with a lot of different people that I've had the opportunity to meet over the years, share the stage with, and things of that nature. It's been quite a ride for many, many years, and I'm blessed that I'm in this band right now with some friends that I've been a fan of, like Mike. I've been a huge fan of Mike for years. Our bands used to play together, and every time if we were going on first, I would hurry up, and get out front to watch Mike play. And if Mike, his band was playing at the time, and we were going on after, I would be up front watching them play, and then hustle backstage and then get ready, to go on, after them. So either way, every time we shared the stage together, I loved watching Mike play. Then later on, got to do some shows where Jimmy was in a band and I was in the band right before Love in Vain, and got to do some shows together. And he really stuck out in his band and was so impressive watching his antics on stage. And then after he got done playing, hanging out and talking to him, I was like, man, if I ever need a bass player, I want that guy. So when it lended itself to that exact moment and opportunity, I had his phone number from way back then. I called it. This girl answers the phone and she says, "This is no longer Jimmy's phone." And I was like, no longer Jimmy's phone number, wonk, wonk, wonk. And I was bummed. And she says, "But I can tell you what, I can pass the information along to Jimmy that you're looking for him and he'll get in touch with you." Because I was like, "Well, you got his number?" And she says, "I do." So she did that. Jimmy calls me up, and I was like, "Hey, man, here's the situation. I really want you to come play bass." He said, "Well, what do you want me to learn for the audition?" "Just grab your bass gear and come over." "Yeah, but you still haven't told me what you want me to play." And I said, "Bass. Just want you to play bass." So it wasn't connecting, but he came over.
Up, down, optional. I was kind of, I was a little confused on that one too. But once we got to the bass part, I think we figured it out.
We got done jamming, and when we were done jamming, I sat down on this couch I'm sitting on right now. I sit down next to Jimmy, and I said, "Dude, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate your time coming over, but I don't, now that we've actually jammed, I don't think that you're the right fit for the band." Jamie goes, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm just joking with him." Jamie was like, "What, are you fucking crazy?"
I thought he was serious. I'm like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, he had no idea. But I mean, it's like, Mike, he was in a situation that he wasn't real happy with, and I was like, "Dude, I really want you to play in Love in Vain." So, Mike he joined, Jimmy joined, so Jamie and I, we were happy as shit to have these guys, because we had other members in the past, but these two guys, they were available and they both said yes. And I'm so glad they did. It's been a lot of fun, played some really cool shows, a lot of traveling to get to those shows, because we don't play in our home state very often. But Mike's always like, "God, man, we gotta drive so far to these gigs." I'm like, "No, every single gig, no matter what state they're in, you only got to drive 15 minutes to my house, get on the bus, then we drive for hours on end." But
there you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. These guys are. Lisa, you were at soundcheck. We didn't even know who you were. You were hanging out the whole time through soundcheck.
I was loving every minute.
Through all of our
like,
antics.
wow.
We had no idea who you were. You were sitting, bizarrely enough, in front row. And you were just, so it's not just a clever name. It's also what you do.
That's what I do. Yes.
And, you sat there the whole time. And we were just working around you. Nobody really, I don't think anybody asked who you were, what you were doing or anything. Yes. You were just kind of hanging out. We were going on about our business as if you weren't even there, just being our normal selves. And occasionally I would hear some giggling. I'm like, "Oh, shit." I was listening. It was like, "Oh, Jimmy, behave. There's somebody in the room. I don't know who she is." She was like, "Well, what?"
"I'll try. I can't promise anything. I'll do my best."
"Why now?
Why now?"
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, we had a really good time. And then afterwards, I had no idea that you and Teresa Lynn were friends and stuff. And
yeah,
we hung out at the merch table for a little bit and talked and everything. So it was really nice getting to know you.
It was nice
for that brief moment. And then the next time we run into each other was, again, going to shamelessly plug the TV show, but there you were hanging out at the bar when we were shooting Rosemary Street.
Yes.
And stuff. We got to hang out and talk for a little bit. That was very cool. Actually, it wasn't cool. It was extremely hot, no air conditioning. Kind of felt like the bus.
Oh my God, it was hotter than balls.
That was unbearable. Did somebody took a picture from us from behind of the bar, like at our backs?
I did.
And had we known that picture was being taken, Johnny and I were talking about, damn, we should have been standing there with no pants on, because the whole scene was shot from our waist up at the bar, so nobody would have seen it. We didn't have pants on.
Right.
So exactly. that would have been a funny moment, but we didn't at the time. We're like, damn it, wish we would have thought of that.
Supposed to wear pants to this?
Yeah, right. None of us are. That's why the camera. Well, I did move the camera earlier. You got to see my legs.
So am I wearing a shirt? You can't tell. Well, this, yeah, but you
Well-
don't know what I'm wearing.
You know,
You know Jimmy's wearing pants.
I took them off already. It's too hot in
right?
here. Besides, I better start now. I sleep naked anyway, so. Oh my God, did I just say that?
Yes. Who sleeps naked?
What?
Let's see.
Who sleeps naked?
I have a lot of animals in my bed, so I have to sleep protected. All
not
my
refreshing.
animals sleep with me. My dogs, cats, you know.
How many animals do you have?
2 cats, 2 dogs, and my beautiful wife.
Aw, she is very beautiful. What is her name?
Her name is Linda.
Linda.
Yeah.
Tell Linda she is very beautiful. I think
thank
she's
you.
very, very beautiful.
I
You're
will definitely
welcome.
throw that at her. It was really
Yes.
funny that she came to that show because she rarely comes to shows because we're never in Maryland. So she's
Aw.
never, now she was with me back in the day, like when we were in Toronto and London and Strathroy and all that stuff. She would always traveled with me back in those days when we were sleeping on, you know, couches and floors and the glamorous days, you know. Now we travel with bunks and stuff and she doesn't do it. I'm like, you could sleep in my bunk with me. She's like, no. No, I love our California king. I'm not sleeping on the bus.
Oh, she just don't want to. Yeah.
Nope.
Got it. Yeah. So Teresa's asking, out of your own music, which is each of your favorite songs so far?
Well, I already gave mine earlier, so for those of you who weren't playing along, it's which one was it again? I don't want to lie. What did I say? More This Way.
Okay.
More this. I'm gonna stick to my answer. More This Way.
I don't know if I have. I don't think I have one yet.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't
I've
have one
always
yet.
thought.
You're gonna wait till you can go out and buy the record and then play it.
Yeah, then I'll figure it out. I gotta learn the words for that shit anyway.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
I hope we put the lyrics in the little booklet thing on the CD because I need the.
So you'll know what you're supposed to be singing live.
Yeah,
It's like, is he singing the same verse again?
it happened. It happened.
Yeah, especially when we're doing Turn the Page. Did I already sing that?
That was a horrible, dude. That was the heat on that one, man. Man, we did the short rendition.
I am not gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're singing. The heat
Mike,
started to get to everybody. We get through the first verse. I hear Mike's guitars like it's coming out of the end of the chorus and it's going back into where the verse would be again. And I'm not registering what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm on a microphone. We're already at the end of the show, and I'm all of a sudden my brain's like, So then I sing the third verse, missed the whole second verse, sing the third verse. While I was singing the third verse, thinking, I hope this isn't the first verse. And then the song ended. It was a good time to get off stage.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, you were oops.
Yeah.
That was a good time to call that.
Oops, Jamie.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Dean, our stage manager, goes, "It's okay, dude. Nobody noticed."
Yeah,
except for the people that were singing along with you.
Yeah, that went.
It's like, thanks, Dean.
Oh man.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah, it's funny. You look at the audience; they're looking at each other, going, am I not singing the right words?"
Tell them they did it wrong. You'd be fine.
Yeah. No, this is our arrangement. It's our version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. You did it your way.
3/4 time.
Oh my goodness.
Mike, Jimmy, Ben, Jerry, anybody? Do you have a favorite song yet?
Well, I always like I don't have kids, but the way I always think that songs are like kids, can't really pick a favorite because they're all.
So you put them all in the corner.
They're all unique in their own way. Yeah. I mean, there's times where I like certain songs better than others, but it changes too often.
Yeah, same here. They're all my favorite. I guess if I had to do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'd say Bigger Than Life. But I mean, they're all great in their own way because at a certain point in time during rehearsal, during where we were with putting the band together and putting the songs together, for me, each one has its own little memory of, like, you know, how we came up with this part, how we did this, how we did that. So they're all special, really.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right, Robert?
Sounds pretty
Right.
That was a great answer, Justin.
Good job, Jerry.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
Dean just showed up. All right, Kay, thanks for tuning in tonight. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but we are out of time at this point. We really are. It's unfortunate, but you know what? We gotta have you guys back on again. This was a fun episode. This was a fun interview.
Absolutely. I love you guys. You guys
Love
are
it.
so
We appreciate
cool.
it. Thank you very much.
You are
Absolutely.
welcome.
Thank
Now,
you
real
so
quick-
much. And
real quick
everybody
before we jump
watching
out-
tonight, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Real quick, gentlemen, before we jump off here, can we plug your website, your socials? Where can everybody find you guys?
Right now,
Facebook, Love in Vain. Oh, go ahead, Jamie.
Love in Vain, VEIN on Facebook. The website is currently under construction. So, but right now, we'll just.
But you can,
Facebook is our.
yeah, but you can still go there and look at nothing. It's loveinvain.band.
Yeah.
You can swing by and go, yep, saw it.
There.
You're going to be able to buy the
There.
record there and T-shirts and what have you.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Eddie, fingers crossed. Eddie, fingers crossed. Are you watching Eddie? Hey, Eddie. Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for the interview, the laughs. Thanks for taking time out of your evening. You guys are awesome. Anything you all need, we got you here. Don't be afraid to post on our page. Anything you got going on, just
Absolutely.
You know,
Post
thank you.
away.
We appreciate that.
Thank you for having us.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. We had a ball. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. You guys are amazing. Super cool. Please come
Oh.
back. Please come back.
Thank you. Well, hope to see you at December 30th, Racehorse Tavern at Ronnie Youngkin's birthday party.
I am going to be there. You got it. I can't
And then
wait.
I don't know,
Right.
but there's a Lead Don't Follow Foundation show coming up. I don't know when. So if you go to leaddon'tfollowfoundation.com, the date will be up there for the next thing. And then there'll be one out in Vegas again, I believe. I think somewhere in California. I think there's going to be one at some point in time. All these are 2024 though.
Okay.
And I think Memphis, Jamie, he said something about Memphis. I think.
He said something about that a while ago. I don't know if that's still in the works or not.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, check it out. Go to the website and everything. Lots of information's up there, and all that jazz.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Appreciate it. Yep.
So I just wanted to thank you individually. Thank you, Poppin' Fresh. Thank you, Oops. And thank you, Ben and Jerry.
Oh, Lord.
It's been a wonderful night, let me tell you.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Yo.
stay online after at least ends the show, and then we'll all say our goodbyes. Okay. All right, Lisa, go ahead and put a bow on it.
Okay, here comes the bow. All righty. I had to wait a minute. There we go.
And I'm going to steal a phrase from her. Support live music, music in the making, and music everywhere. Thank you, guys.
All right. And thank you again for coming. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Lisa and Kandi from Promotions. Bye now.
Is that a wrap?